And so to part 2 of the garden build. This is pretty much where we left off in part 1. A few patches of weeding left, the underground water pipes exposed, the black compost drums relocated, and the garden tap also positioned up against the perimeter fence. In what I think may become a bit of a tradition, another frog video for you. He was getting very comfortable. And as somebody normally stuck behind an office desk, I was just lapping up all of the nature around me. The moment something caught my eye, it had to be photographed or videoed. Now this was the method that I chose to map out the contours in the garden, which is important for permaculture gardening. You want horizontal pathways and beds to prevent runoff of water. There's a nice panoramic view. I'm standing in the northwestern corner looking southeast. And this is the start of the bed making. As you can see, they end up being sort of curved. I ended up with 4 different tiers. Each of the beds and pathways is 1/2 meter wide. At the end of another hard day, and after a very short period of time, only about a week and a half or 2, the first beans started sprouting. This is a piece of pink marble which I found in the garden. For greater accuracy, I then used a longer piece of wood and bricks to make sure that everything was level. Things just kept on catching my eye. It's a good thing I had my video recorder, aka Nokia cell phone, handy at all times. This was a magnificent butterfly. The beds were really taking shape now, nearing completion. I could not look prouder if I tried, or taller for that matter.
So that's east. It's about 10 in the morning. It's getting a bit hot now, so I'm going to finish. So these beds are ready to plant in. And that's west.
The first veggies to go in were what they said on the packet, mustard spinach, but I later found out is a Japanese mustardy tasting lettuce. The actual name is komatsuna. I highly recommend it. The seeds are tiny. I hung some CDs from various rafters and tree branches in the hope that the flashing would deter birds and monkeys. This I picked up from the internet. This post is the start of a scarecrow, and the watered section at the top bed is the mustard spinach. Where the bowl is where I planted 3 rows of cabbage, onions and carrots, which once they had sprouted I would then dig up and relocate with proper spacings. I bought a cheap rain gauge, which I have used every day since. It's almost a year now. Once again, beautiful things catching my eye all the time. The beans were growing really strongly now. This is only after another week or so. As a former town person, I found this absolutely fascinating. And there's the finished scarecrow. The wet patch at the bottom is so that I could compact the soil around the post. I immediately gave him a name.
Yeah. Oops. Let's be careful now in terms of where I've planted stuff. Let's come and say hi to Scary. Hello, Scary. How are you doing? I'm fine, Rich. How are you? I didn't realise you were Australian. I am, Rich. Bye, Scary. Bye, Rich.
Yep, I was slowly losing my mind. This is my wonderful landlady, Belinda, who recommended that I plant some wild garlic, which I got from her garden in the form of these cuttings and bagged up in a black bag and then promptly lost off the back of the motorcycle on the way back up from the farm. No harm was done, and I started planting them in the lower edge of the bed like this. The idea behind the garlic is to bind the soil and to prevent erosion on the lower edge of the bed. It also helps a great deal to keep moles away who don't like the odor underground. And yep, guess who's back? It wouldn't be a Richard video without a frog in it.
A wee little froggy. Didn't even see him. G'day, mate. Cute.
Thank you so much for watching. I have a favor to ask of you. If you can think of anything that I haven't covered, please let me know in the comments below, and I shall fix that little problem with a video dedicated to you. To watch a new video, click here. To watch a playlist, click right here. If you think you'll enjoy watching videos about my alternative lifestyle, and I think you will, hit that subscribe button. I also have a comedy channel which I think you'll enjoy. For that, you can click up here. Please like or don't like. I upload a new video every Wednesday.